Hello everyone and welcome back for episode 39 of our Rogue Legacy Let's Play. We are now Lady Lisa the 6th with a whole bunch of stats that I'm not going to bother reading because I do that every time. I'm not really sure what the relevance of it is. I just think it feels like a nice way to start things off, I guess. So there we can see our crits are 675, even higher than they were last time, and 211 base damage is not bad at all. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. This is playing as a paladin as well. Is not a bad start. Just to give you a little bit of a fun fact here, if you were watching the last episode and you noticed at the very end I started to speed up a little bit, it's because I had a huge freaking sneeze coming and I had to end the episode before it shot out and destroyed the audio, so, you know, a little peek behind the curtain there. Sometimes I think that's always a little funny to do. So what are our objectives again today? We are shooting for, you know, obviously, as always, plenty of gold. There's always a good thing to do. We want to try and make our way to the darkness as soon as possible. Still farming for equipment, of course, so if we find any piece of equipment at all, we have accomplished our mission today. Not trying to necessarily kill any bosses on this run, although I guess there's not really any harm in doing so if I happen to come across the boss room in a particularly nice scenario as far as, you know, my abilities go. Really, the emphasis here is all just on finishing out stats and trying to maximize our ability to find equipment. When we finish out our skill tree, we will move toward buying all the equipment we need, getting those all, you know, able to be equipped and ready to go. And after that, I suppose we will start buying all the rest of the runes in order of whatever seems fitting at the moment, I suppose. And from there, we will start doing weird challenge runs. I know I've gone over this a dozen times, but it is always nice to refresh everyone's memory, because I don't know if you all watch every episode. I don't really expect you to or anything, but if you jump in and out, I feel like it's nice to give an overview of what our trajectory is here. So at this point, we are vastly over-leveled. I kind of like it that way. I mean, I know it kind of shows like the level of skill I have as a player of the game, whatever. I just sort of like I don't have too much to worry about. Can I kill these dudes with the sword? I can kill the one. I can't reach that one. I don't know. Maybe I can kill this. Oh, no. Never mind. Maybe I'll come back if I find another weapon of some kind or another spell weapon. Look at that. It's Pistol Shrimp. It's becoming a recurring pseudo character on the show. Pistol Shrimp, Pistol Shrimp. Why are you so silly? That's not really a song, though. Magician, Skeleton. So anyway, where are we at with Rogue Legacy? I mean, I keep going over this, but it's like, this game just does not stop being fun for me. I don't get even why. I mean, it seems a little redundant at times, but I just enjoy the crap out of it. You know, the platforming, the action, it's all my favorite kind of game. You know, I've talked about it at length in the past in various things, whether it be Indie Impressions or other series, streams or anything like that. My favorite types of games are definitely Metroidvania. This game sort of has Metroidvania, but it's a little bit more on like the action RPG side of things. There are certainly some combining elements, whether that be runes or specific jumping puzzles that sort of err on the angle of Metroidvania and want you to come back when you have certain abilities or skills, but it's definitely not like a focus of the game. But yet, I mean, the fact that it exists is also really just a nice complement to what is already a very fun and very playable little action game. And the fact that you just have to keep coming back and a little bit of the grinding, like, that doesn't bother me at all. I really kind of like grinding in certain elements, as long as it's not super repetitive, and it never would be because these enemies are always in different places, and the level layouts are totally different every single time. So, I mean, there's an element of skill, there's an element of luck, there's an element of, you know, wonder and discovery. It's like all the things I love about games. And if you've wondered, like, how are we able to go for almost 40 episodes of this, even though the game stays, you know, largely the same on a conceptual level, there's your answer. I'm just endlessly entertained by that sort of a game. So, you know, word to the wise, if you're an indie dev and you're looking for a thing that I will play a lot, or looking for something that would be appealing to people like me, I think you've got your finger on the hot button with a concept like Rogue Legacy. Really anything where you can make little incremental improvements over and over again. I'm totally for it. I feel like I've said a similar rant before in the show. If that's the case, I apologize. But sometimes it's just fun to talk about, you know, stuff like that. Random little game theory bits and bobs. So this area is still feeling a little bit challenging to me. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be that way or if I'm just experiencing a particularly bad room. I do really enjoy having flight again. That's a nice thing for me at all times, really, to have either a double jump or a flight or maybe both. What's up with this wall here? Oh, yes, nothing. Oh, okay, well I knew I was going to take a hit from him. And we're at 34k already. My health is not looking particularly phenomenal at this point. But hopefully I can grab a few chicken legs and we will run away with that concept. Let's find some armor. What do you say? I'd really love a little bit of equipment. Alright, I guess we'll just follow the bottom of this room. And keep running into this Wrath character here. It's real hard to deal with him, because he is up at the top floating in a way that I can't really get to him. And run over the spikes, don't get hit. More spike balls, a lot of dangerous crap in the darkness. I mean, probably makes sense given that it's supposed to be the hardest of the group. Seems significantly harder though than the other areas. I guess, you know, the balance is there, but it still seems like it's a steeper difficulty wall than the other areas to me. Maybe that's supposed to be that way. Maybe it is like an exponential increase in difficulty instead of like a straight curve. Straight line, I guess. Not curve is not the right word there. What's this guy gonna do? Dudes in boxes, not a fan. These guys are level 200, and they're actually still pretty hard, even though I'm level 365. That was a really bad run. I'm not happy about it. Still did kill a bunch of stuff, got a bunch of gold, but it did not go the way I wanted. Can we get another... Got an assassin, reroll. Hokage, paladin, Hokage. Alright, paladin it is. Seem to have slightly better chances with the paladin in my estimation. So we got 4,500 gold. 45,000 gold, I'm sorry. And we can spend it on finishing off our equip up, I suppose. Is that really what I want to do? I guess we're so close. Yep, might as well. Look at that. Finished it right in time for the amount that I have left. So now we've got literally 4 things to spend money on, aside from equipment and runes. Alright, my character is ultra slow, which is a little frustrating. But I'm gonna go with it. Back in we go. Might as well do these runs rapid fire, why not? And we will continue to make our progress toward more equipment. Finding the boss room again of the 4th area. Not necessarily fighting it, but, you know, if things go well, like I said, maybe we will. Sometimes you gotta seize the carp, right? Should I go down straight off the bat? I'm thinking maybe I should. It's interesting how many different ways the castle can branch out in. Sometimes you expect it to go, like going down is going to take you straight to the darkness area. I still don't know what to call the damn thing. I've been saying it so many times. But sometimes, you know, you go down and eventually it just wraps around to the right and you end up in the forest. Or, you know, just dead end. I mean, there's a lot of variations as I've seen. And that's kind of good, actually. I really like that there's so many variations. Keeps things fresh. You know, if it was super easy to guess, like, oh, well, every single time I'll go to the second room to the right and go down 3 times and we'll get to the... Excuse me, to the darkness, then, you know, that would take a lot out of the exploration element. And you probably find yourself taking a lot less risks that way as well. I feel like we're doing okay for damage output. There's no way I'm trying to get to this. Paladin does not really have a good way to shield through that problem, so I'm just going to skip it. Come on, kids, come gather around, see what just skipped into town. You know, the very best thing of all is the counter on that ball. See if you can jump your very best score. See if you can jump a whole lot more. Just skip it. Skip it. I don't know what it is about, like, late 80s, early 90s commercials, but I've just memorized, like, all the ones that were from my childhood. And whenever I hear people start to say a few words that are from it, my head just launches right into them. It's, like, unavoidable. So if you ever meet me in real life, you'll know that that's one way to get me to say really strange things. Wow, that was a take no damage, huh? I guess just having a little bit of flight ability was a nice little boon for me there. I was kind of hoping for a bit of equipment, but, you know, got my hopes up. Probably shouldn't have. We are still in the castle after all. Again, not sure how it decides where I get equipment and where I don't. If somebody could let me know in the comments, like, 100%, like, explain it like you're telling it to a tiny child. Maybe I would be able to carry that information forward. I feel like it's even been tried to be explained to me in the past, but I'm not sure I grasped it. Alright, we got intersecting eye blood. Not worried about it. Lots and lots of projectiles in this room. Gotta remember to use my shield, right? I know that is the most common of complaints, is that I just never use my Y abilities for pretty much any class. I'm trying to get better with using the Barbarians at least, because that one has a pretty practical application, especially getting further into the game. It seems like one of the best classes. Being able to just stop all projectiles in their tracks instantly is just a really good thing to have on your side. Especially with a lot of the bosses that they seem to be very projectile heavy. Well, I guess the whole game is at this point. Alright, we're almost up to 19k, or yeah, 20k actually. And there we go. Really looking forward to getting all of that Spelunker stuff together. Seeing what our maximum gold find is. Let me listen to Pistol Shrimp. There we go. And we're out. Alright, that means we have gotten to the forest. Again, I'm not sure if I want to really be over here, but I have gotten some equipment from it in the past, so maybe it's the place to be. I don't know. Skittering Wolf, you don't stand a chance anymore, not in this area. Maybe when we get to, like, the Maya or the Dark World, there's definitely a little bit of, like, skittering emphasis there. Treasure chests abound. Man, there are tons of them around. It's gotta be very rewarding to be an adventurer in this day and age. I mean, diamonds in every chest. Tons of money bags. I don't know how you're carrying them around, lady. But you do a good job, so you should keep it up. By the way, I can't move when I shield, so in case you're wondering, like, that's also a factor for me. When I shield, I just stop fast. And then I lose a bunch of MP every time, too. I still have a little bit of retaliation left on me, right? So that does make it a little bit nicer. When these guys come at me, I can just basically stand there and take it, and they're just gonna die. Got my Crown of Thorns. Alright, so what's up to the right? We've got another skeleton, Angry Star. Or Starlet. I don't know, could be. Alright, lots of fireballs in here. And let's pray at the statue for Hyperion's Ring. I think it's Helios Blessing is the best. Is that even a thing? The one that gives you lots of gold find. I think this is the one that makes you revive when you die, maybe? Every single time, I forget. Oh, wow, a nice chest. So we're almost to 40k again. Alright, this guy definitely should get crushed. Okay, whoa. A little bit of knockback, never hurt anybody, except for the enemy that I'm intentionally trying to hurt, of course. There we go. Hey, we got equipment, we got a dark sword. It's pretty exciting. And you guys in the comments back in the day were saying I would never get all the equipment. No chance I'm not getting all the equipment at this point. Alright, this guy is a big dingus. I can't really do much about it either. There we go. Oh, still didn't die. Okay, there we go. Nice that I made that one little island that I could stand on. Unfortunately, I didn't really use it to my advantage. Alright, White Wolf. Just take some more stupid damage, why not? Still, not a bad run, even if things end prematurely. We will see again what the ring does. Alright, no, don't get hit. Wow, my armor must be really good if I could take a shot from that and not die at all. I think I only had 40-something health at that point. What do I do here? If I jump, it's gonna jump at me. Oh yeah, okay, well, there we go. And it was indeed Death Defy. Alright, so I should at least be able to get my vengeance on this sucker. Turn you into some money. What about the gold touch, man, or Midas touch? The dude just kills wolves and turns them into bags of gold. It's a weird ability to have. Of course, in the end, it really comes back to bite you, because, you know, who needs gold when all your loved ones are turned to gold when you show affection towards them? It's really quite a sad, tragic thing. The ultimate epitome of greed. If only that kind of greed could happen to the greed of Binding of Isaac fame. Trust the Midas touch. Why would I trust the Midas touch when you're going to turn me into solid gold? Like, absolutely not trust the Midas touch. Get away from the Midas touch. Although I guess you could look at it sort of colloquially and say, well, everything we touch turns to gold in a figurative sense, because we're real good at what we do, and we, you know, spread joyfulness and happiness. Okay, this is where I have to try and employ that move that I was told that... Oh, no, I did it wrong. I was supposed to kill him more. Alright, no, we're still good. And what do we get? Another 5 to max weight. I guess finding those occasionally has kept me a bit ahead of the curve. Boxed enemies room. I'm probably not going to live through this room. Still 50k. Not bad. Lady Shanoa the 9th. We have a lot of different family lines now that have all got many, many family members in them. Another assassin. Spell sword, another assassin. Holy garbage, these guys with the constant assassins. Fine, let's do assassins then. Did I get... Yeah, I got the dark something or other, right? The dark sword. The last sword to complete our set. 6,000 to unlock. We get air dash. Is that what that says? Air jump? Air dash? Probably air dash. 6,000 for vampirism and siphon. Seems like a sort of a weird thing to do at this point in the game. You know, we got things mostly worked out now. I think I don't really want to mess with that. Let's just keep pumping money into these. 8,000 per buy. Wow, that's expensive. And then these are like over 10, right? That's 11. Wow. I want to finish off this stuff first. Well, I probably shouldn't, but yeah, whatever. I'll just keep pumping money. Pumping mumpy. That's not a thing. And then I've got 3,900 left to spend, which I'm going to spend over here. What should I buy? A dragon home? I think there's something closer to 4k, right? Yeah, that one. Perfect. Got the holy chest. And back in we go for one more run. Again, looking for the darkness. Any potential armor is always welcome here. If we could just get those last few, we should be done. Assassin's certainly a beast, no doubt. 738 on crit, up from 669 only, what, last episode. It's a pretty big increase in damage. I'm sure that had to do with our, you know, buying like 5 base damage improvements right then. What is it going to take, like 1 or 2 more really good runs? Probably not even that to finish off our total attack power. I'm thinking just one more run of like 50k, maybe 6, I forgot how many points were still left to buy. I think it's probably enough that we might actually need more like 100, plus it's increasing on each purchase, so I don't know. Why am I headed up? Don't do that. I get off on these weird tangents, I'm like, oh well, I see stuff going on up there, might as well keep heading in that direction. And off I go again to do the exact same thing. Let's just go straight ahead and maybe down. One of these paintings is definitely going to fight me. And spikes on the ground, looking like a fool with the spikes on the ground. At least I can still kill them, I like that. Alright, fly over the spikes, no big deal. Boss room number 1. Still not necessary for me to keep picking up that potion, but I do it anyway out of habit. Oh man, lots of projectiles in this room. Oh, didn't get a crit there, that's alright. We're down to 2 eyeballs and 1 eyeball. Well done, well done. Alright, so let's grab these vases, urns, whatever they are. I don't know why there's so many urns. I like that comment that was like somebody saying that the dude at the door is like, oh, he's got to take your money because he's got to replace all the furniture you break every time you go through the castle. Like, you know, kind of makes sense. I do break a lot of furniture every single time. And then I get money out of it, but you know, if this dude was so smart, why doesn't he just take the money out of the furniture and get ahead? And then I won't get it. And then he can buy another castle somewhere else, and I won't find it because I can only ever go in this castle for some reason. But I guess why would you need another castle when you have an infinitely changing castle already? It's like sort of an embarrassment of riches at that point. Alright, there we go. This is certainly still a bit of a challenge down here. Even though I'm nearly like 200 levels over where I should be to fight these guys. Man, I can't believe I'm level 378. Totally crazy. I mean, starting out, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm ever gonna fill up all the slots on that stat tree. And now we're like a few episodes away from actually doing so. You know, progress comes slow, but it comes steady. And especially at the beginning, it's actually not even that slow. If you have a decent run, you can put yourself pretty far ahead in the scheme of things. So it makes you wonder, like, where is the bigger emphasis supposed to be? Should it be on skillfully playing so you avoid taking damage and live as long as possible to get gold? But why do you need the gold if you're already skillful? There's sort of a catch-22, right? So the gold is essentially to compensate for poor play. Alright, this is gonna kill me, maybe? Oh, alright, hit a bone there at the end. I thought there was gonna be another one. Slain by a McRib. It's the worst thing to be slain by. I guess I'll be in the bathroom, being slain by a McRib. Spell Sword, Paladin, Assassin. Spell Sword, Assassin, Barbarian Queen, there you are. I've missed you. So we've only got 28k out of that run. That was a pretty crappy run. I could buy a few more attack ups, maybe 2. 3. Wow, that's perfect. Alright, so now we've got... we're gonna need another, like, 100k run for this to work. Oh, it's stupid gray world. I hate this. The ones that mess with your eyes are really annoying to me, but we'll deal. I don't know if I should have changed any of my equipment loadout there. Probably should have. I usually need to. I don't know why I didn't bother killing that eyeball. I guess I just didn't want to risk falling in the spikes. Oh, what is my base damage now? I think it should be a lot higher, right? 170... No, it's lower. Okay, right. I always forget who has what for damage. I had that handy-dandy chart linked to me in the comments that one time. It was a very nice thing to do. Should probably go ahead and memorize it. Yeah, the Paladin, or the Barbarian that I'm playing as right now, it's all about the super long, crazy health bar, I think, in this case. I hate having black and white vision. It's so lame. It's a colorful game, and when you desaturate it like this, it definitely takes the, you know, the visual luster out of things, I suppose. I guess we'll just kill these guys. I don't know why. I'm just not going to get any gold out of it, so whatever. Let's go back up. I guess I'm in the Maya just in case there's, like, some chests up here. I mean, there's good gold, so I can't really complain. Mimic? Yeah, Mimic. I should have attacked you first. Why have I not learned my lesson by this point? Alright, I like when the Skittering Wolves hang out in little corners like that. That means I can actually deal with them pretty effectively. Skeleton Archers. Alright, they explode into money, as does everyone, really. I get so much HP, too, when I pick up a chicken leg. It's a good feeling. We're back to full health again. And we keep going further up and up. I wish there were more secret bosses and, like, weird, like, discoverables and stuff. Like, if it had a little bit more of, like, that Binding of Isaac longevity to it. You know, you walk in the right place, maybe you can discover a secret room occasionally. I mean, there are secrets, but they're a little bit less veiled. And there's a little bit less of that, like, mysterious, like, nobody knows how to do anything kind of thing until you just discover it for yourself mentality. Which I think that definitely goes a long way to making the Binding of Isaac feel kind of special. Take no damage. Can I spike you through the floor? That's my question here. Probably not. What if I Foost? That doesn't do a single thing at all. I don't really have any good tools at my disposal, so I may as well just run in here and hope for the best. I can't believe I just did that. That was unbelievable. Alright, cool. Armor +2. Now the odds of me getting back out without taking a hit, yep, infinitesimally small. Whatever. I'll just leave. I don't care how many hits I take. I got tiny little improvement there. Alright, I feel good about that. That was a nice little dodge moment. I don't have too many of those anymore. You're gonna shoot all the blood. And drop all your gold on the spikes, and then I'm just going to fly into the spikes for some reason, because I guess I just haven't hit my quota of spike hitting at this point in the day. Chest, alright, cool, 20k. This is a slow run so far, hopefully it'll take off. Probably because I rushed to a harder area, and I'm noticing my health is not doing so hot. Ready for that to go by, and up. You know, little bits of progress every time still being made. They're just not as drastic as they were when we were getting these, like, nearly 100k runs. You know, we could do that again, though. There's no reason we can't. And to our right, we've got a magician and an eye dude. So many gosh darn particles on the screen, or projectiles, I should say. You can call them particles, I suppose, but that would probably be wrong. How long is this Maya going to continue going to the right? Man. Another repeat. This is a boring room. I kind of don't like going through this one. I rarely take a hit on it. It's rather formulaic, and it seems to come up fairly often as well. Should, like, lower the occurrence rate of this one. Plus, there's so many rooms that you can do that are, like, way easier that give you better rewards. Or at least less time-consuming. Whatever, you take the good with the bad. So let's keep moving. We've got where to... Oh, right, it's colorful here. I like that. We can go down and more down. Okay, mostly just down. Seriously, a very elaborate Maya, isn't it? It's just sprawling. Hoping I killed everything in that room. I wasn't sure. What's the deal with this room? Is there... Oh, right, way through there, but I can't get through. And another journal that I can't use. And to our left, we've got another room. Oh, and I'll take a little bit of HP, of course. I don't like this room. This is a really annoying one. This dude's everywhere. Oh, come on, just let me out. Not even any reason to go exploring through here. Alright, there's our boss room. Kind of happy to find that, because we could have used that chicken leg. And we're up to 35k, not so bad. Like I said, a little bit of a slower run, but they can't all be perfect. Oh, I'm killing wall turrets now, that feels good. I had enough extra consumable gold, or consumable HP items, maybe I could actually make an effort to just kill all of them, because they seem to be dropping quite a bit of gold. You skitter my way, buddy. There you go. Pardon my voice today is like extremely raspy for whatever reason. I think I've been up too late, talking late at night. Another mimic, holy garbage. How many mimics do we really need in one area? Just gonna go out here and reset his animation. That wasn't enough to help, though. Yeah, at least there's one real chest out of this whole thing. So we got 50k so far. Or we've got 50k so far. Let's go to... Oh, the room to our left, because I haven't explored there yet. Oh, look at this. Big old pile of stuff. Why not? Alright, now we can teleport safely out. Oh, okay. I guess that was... Oh, that was a red teleporter. Which explains why we're now in the darkness. I was wondering why it didn't give us an option. Alright, let's see how long we can live. Won't take long. I mean, we already have quite a bit of gold. And honestly, you know, this is probably not the worst time to wrap up the episodes. We're running around, right around a half an hour anyway, which is usually my target-ish time, although I'm not picky. If the run goes particularly long, I don't mind leaving it to run. Oh yeah, plus, awesome Dark World music. Pretty much my favorite one to listen to. Somebody said in the comments I should just, like, do a run where I just hang out down here and just stand in a room that I've cleared. Just have the music run for a while and just not talk. I guess that's one way to do it. I have 1 hit left, by the way. If that was a mimic, that would have been hilarious. Whoa! Okay, almost just, like, landed myself in the middle of that spike world. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this guy. That was kind of scary. A little surprised that I got away with all of that. Oh wow, and I got a chicken leg out of it too. I could get another couple of those. Wow, another one. Hey, maybe I'm back in the run all of a sudden. And we're getting gold at a very quick pace. We're now 69k. Should probably just end the run right here, but no, I'll just pick it up. Okay. Couple cages, maybe some gold in those. Oh, well, 29. This guy's real upset. He's never been happy with me. Any of his kind, really. Really? You can shoot waves out of that? I didn't know that. I still can't get up there in any way. Probably not necessary for me to kill these guys, but, you know, I like seeing how much gold I can't pick up. It's quite a bit. There is definitely, like, 5,000 gold in that room. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Oh, I found the boss room. Not the best timing. Kinda want to keep exploring, actually. I'm pretty sure I couldn't kill the boss right now. I mean, there's a good chance, but I feel like I would probably botch it. I would take too many hits in the process, because those dudes get real wild, if you've noticed. Those slimes, they bounce around, they have a little party. You know, it's not where I want to be with 400 health, I guess. Horses everywhere, flaming skulls. It's a scary place to be. If you ended up in a world like this, in the Dark Land, you know, as a person, I wouldn't probably be too happy about it. If you, like, fell down a well and then ended up here... Can these flames go away, please? Thank you. Took much, much longer than I thought was necessary. This guy's gonna throw ninja stars at me at some point. Alright, maybe not. 82,000. I guess if I continue things going in the same direction that they're going now, maybe there is actually a chance that I could break 100 on this one. Alright, turn around, and that time. There we go. Oh, got another horse. How can I hit this guy? Oh, let's go down here. Another blob as well. Split again, and there we go. I'm just going to avoid those bits of gold that are stuck on the spikes. I don't really see a reason to subject myself to a little bit more pain and torment. So let's see, we can go... Oh wow, we're so far away from everything. I didn't realize there'd be so much castle to see. Let's go up and left, I suppose. You know, if I was smart, maybe I would actually leave this area and go farm up some more chicken legs. In the hopes that maybe I could live a little longer. So I don't even think I found, like, most of the basic stuff. I didn't really find, like, the first boss room or anything. I think I might actually do that. I just want to scope out these rooms. I'm gonna hope that's not... Oh, well, it is. It's another red one. Now we're in the Maya again, okay? Well, let's take a real legit teleporter this time for once. Or just actually just leave. That's probably faster. But it was so exciting down there. Oh, wait, what's to the right here? Oh, a room I didn't explore. Full of projectiles, as always. Really didn't want to fight that guy all that much. There we go. Alright, that is working out. It just took too long. Man, if I just had enough lifesteal that I could actually sustain that. Every time one of those hits me, I gain back enough health to compensate that it would be like trivial or non-damage. That would be a really interesting way to farm for gold. Just go find all the spike rooms that you can find and just go stand on all the spikes and get health or... Oh, wow, killed by a mimic. How sad. Just get all of the gold out of all the spike traps. I think that would be kind of funny. What do we have today? Assassin, Lich Queen, and a Hokage. Reroll. Spell Sword, Archmage, and Barbarian Queen. Easy. So we got 88,000 on that run. That was really not bad. It just felt bad for some reason. I'm not sure. I guess I had much higher potential than that. Should we try for... I don't know. We're probably not going to make it, but we'll get close. 72. Oh, will we make it? We will indeed. We've finished off Attack Up. And that leaves us with just these 3 last attributes to upgrade our mana, our magic. This one might take a while. There's actually quite a lot of points there. And we've got, of course, the Death Defy, which is pretty expensive in its own right. So that'll keep me occupied for a bit. And not to mention now we can start buying equipment and such. Where did I end up with our gold gear? Still missing the chest part, right? Okay, that's the only one left. So I guess next episode we will continue our search for the chest piece. And from there we will try and do a crazy spelunker run. I think it'll be a fun time. We're at level 389. Holy garbage, we are so overpowered. It's unbelievable. And I'll still try to optimize my skill and my gear and all that junk as well. Oh, right, I have still 8,000 more gold. I almost just ran back into the castle or like set up another run. What am I even trying to spend this on? I could buy a few more attributes here, right? I could buy mana or magic damage up. Either one, not bad. Can I get 2 of these? Probably not. No. Alright, it leaves me with 3, 7. And what is this sword? 6,000... 24. Is there anything closer, though? Probably one of these, right? It's 30. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. 1 gold is what I need to buy that? That is so dumb. So dumb, so dumb. 3,200. Alright, I'll take the dragon cape, I guess, for vampirism. Looks nice. I like that with the red on the back. And I guess that will do it for another episode of Rogue Legacy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, as always, guys. We've got another one coming up real soon. We will be at episode 40, I believe, and that is going to take us into a new era of looting, I guess. I mean, like I said, we're very close to finishing up everything I need to do for the run. My own personal objectives, I should probably still go ahead and go kill the boss of the darkness and try and go explore there a little bit more often. Just a few pieces of equipment. Let's count them up again, because I forgot in total what there were left. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces of equipment left in total, and a small number of attributes left over here on the left. We've got 3 total different things to spend money on, and of those, well, it's probably going to be a few episodes, because these are going to take a while. If I can get like 100,000 run again and spend it all on one of them, I guess maybe we'll be able to burn through each one in like 1 or 2 runs each, but we'll see. So that's going to be for another day. So as always, guys, if you are enjoying the series, still feel free to let me know. Comments are always welcome, and of course likes are always appreciated if you think I deserve them, of course. Don't forget to hail the Sloth King, King/God, and the Cat King over here on the left. They're symbiotic forms. They require each other for the betterment of their subspecies, respectively. So thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you again real soon. I hope you have a lovely night. See you later.